Welcome, my Capricorns, to your January 2023 reading. I'm Christine. Quick reminder, you can see this reading for any placement in which you have Capricorn in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, North Node, or any other that you feel intuitively guided. And so we have 2 days left of January. Know that my readings are timeless. So let's dive in and see what messages the universe, spirit wants you to know at this time. What does the universe want my Capricorns to know at this time, please? Whoa. Why did I thought like half the deck fell. Okay. We got the Emperor, Aries energy. Page of Swords. This is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and 3 of discs, earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Everyone is getting 3 cards. We just left your season, Capricorns. So I feel like many of you are still feeling the after effects, aftershocks of a positive glow up, because whenever we leave our solar month, we, again, if that's your sun sign, or even rising, but for those that have Capricorn suns, happy belated birthday, but you're still feeling that energy. And sometimes when you have stelliums and Capricorns or major placements in Capricorn, or even in the 10th house, you'll feel this energy. I'm getting like a take charge work energy. Many of you, because a lot of times there's a purging that happens, and Capricorn season was very much about purging, especially with a lot of the Plutonian energy we had. There's a take charge attitude here. I feel like many of you are taking, it's like boss energy with the Emperor. And with the Page of Swords, it's like you're going straight for it. There's like no qualms about communicating. Many of you are building and going forward towards connecting, perhaps building community. I'm getting Aquarius. Some of you may have Aquarius placements too in conjunction with Capricorn that are heavy. You know, you can have quite a bit of this. I feel like there's an energy of really getting things done, using everything that you've gained in terms of knowledge, wisdom, intellect, using your resources, and even simply the reflections that you have experienced, especially if, again, you have major placements in Capricorn. You reflected over this past month. Many of them were highlighted. And so a lot of times after we leave a certain month in which we have our birthday in, or even, you know, a lot of placements, we can feel a certain way, like a renewedness, reinvigorated, almost like we were charged up. And that's the energy I feel here, because the Emperor is someone who takes charge. You see all the mountains? There's like no mountain, ain't no mountain high enough. I'm getting that song right now. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no mountain low enough to keep me from reaching something, something. I keep hearing that song. And you see there's mountains here. So some of you may have experienced or just gone through a lot of challenges in this year. And I'll just say with Capricorns, that's not a surprise. You guys are ruled by Saturn. And so there may have been a lot of experiences, you know, up to this point where you're just like, shit, I feel like I got tested. But you came out stronger, and you're like, what else is up? Because look at the way they're standing. They're like, yep, I can take it in. I just climbed these mountains. This little one doesn't even faze me. And so I feel a sense of power, a sense of renewed vigor, almost like you charged yourself up. And I feel like many of you are working on building right now. It could be, you know, building in the career area, because a lot of earth energy can signify that, but I feel like it's building, perhaps building your foundation or building what it is that you want to create for 2023. This is what I love about Caps. Whenever Capricorn set a goal or make one, there's like nothing, no mountain high enough literally that can get through it. Yeah, there are days they may take a rest or a stop, but they're like, once they set a goal, they're going to reach it. And so I love this energy, because I feel like you all have your eyes set on something, or have been developing that and are feeling it. Again, there's a lot of, to me, community building with others. Some of you may be working on creating an organization, expanding in your organization, or connecting more to others. In the sense you want to build your network, or just you want to focus on connection. So this could mean networks within your profession, or even networks outside. Like maybe you want to build more friendships. I'm getting a lot of career energy here. And also collaborative, so like creations. So some of you may have side hustles or do other creative opportunities where you want to simply collaborate with people and meet folks. There's a sense of connections here. Using everything that you've learned, many of you are amazing ass leaders, like supercharged leaders. You have like literally under your belt, this person is balancing and has all these tools at their disposal. And we even have the bee on the sleeve of this emperor, which signifies work, labor, and also community. So community may be a focus for you all in January, or even whenever you see this reading, where you have a desire to connect with folks on a more deeper level, get to know people and grow your resources, your network, and the connections that you have. There's something about speaking. I feel like some of you may be preparing. You may be working with others and doing some type of speaking engagement or project, perhaps at an event, things like conference, or you may be wanting to put yourself out there more. Because the emperor is not someone who hides. The emperor is like, if they ever ask someone, you know, I need a volunteer to speak to 10,000 people, emperor would be right up there and be like, when, where, how, just give me the details and I'm there. But I get this kind of up-leveling. I get professional life, but again, it could be for personal satisfaction or reasons as well. But I get this speaking out with others. So you may be wanting to work on your public speaking more, maybe joining groups like Toastmasters, or connecting with people that'll help you, like motivational speaking. There's something about your throat. Everyone has gotten, all the earth signs have gotten signs of throat chakra. It's like leadership capacity. Some of you are wanting to expand your leadership in different ways, even if you're not in formal leadership positions. It's like you want to take on and hone new skills, and I feel like speaking is one of them. We see a lot of people here. So some of you may be starting your own groups, maybe like meetups or some type of support group for different creative endeavors. You know how they have support groups for content creators or people that, I don't know, like coding, whatever. They have all these groups. Some of you may do that because there's an element here of speaking. And I feel like many of you are going to talk about your challenges, your personal experiences, and what you went through. And you're going to help a lot of people. Some of you may be making money off of this, or maybe doing this in conjunction to something that is going to be fruitful in the future with money. Wow. Kind of similar energy to Taurus. Taurus was about taking their power back. What other messages does the universe have, please, for my Capricorns? Okay. We got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Look what we got at the bottom of the deck. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. I feel like some of you are very used to calling the shots. In other words, some of you are used to working solo. You know how to get things done. Again, you have the resources, the wisdom, the intellect, and you just do it. And so I feel like, again, I keep getting something about connections to communities. You're expanding that. And so some of you are learning to work with others, or even wanting to because of where you're at in your profession. Perhaps it necessitates outsourcing, delegating, asking for help, and connecting in that way. And so I feel like with this grace and gratitude, because again, this is a little bit different from Capricorn energy, I get a little bit of Venusian energy here. Some of you may be just reminded to continue cultivate or to establish a practice of gratitude, which was going to help you expand, because this speaks to the feminine energy. There's a lot of masculine energy that I sense here, especially with the Emperor. So a lot of you are excellent at just doing, at making things happen, but you may also want to retreat, because again, sometimes the Emperor, and especially with the sword energy, you may burn yourself out. There may be a tendency for you to try to take it all on and do it, and I have no doubt you do complete it, but at your own expense. And so this energy, again, there's a connection here. When you express gratitude, you bring in more of that. So it could be support, assistance. It could be also self-care, rest, relaxation. Some of you have been balancing, have been trying to do it all for a while. You see the way they're balancing, but after you start accumulating a lot, things could fall because you may need help. What other messages does the universe want my Capricorns to know, please? Ooh, you got 3 cards. We got Archangel Zadkiel. It is time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. Archangel Uriel. Come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. Finally, we have Archangel Chamuel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. How am I not surprised the Caps got this? You all. So for Capricorns, especially since we have Mercury in Capricorn at this time, Capricorns in general, and again, this is very general because everyone has different placements in their chart. So even if you're a Sun Capricorn or a Rising Capricorn, you may have maybe predominantly water or other placements, which, again, it shifts things. But on a whole, generally, Capricorns are a little bit detached from their emotions. And many of them are not quick to open up their heart, to be vulnerable. And because of all this energy here, again, like I said, Venusian energy, you got a lot of people. Interesting too, we got pink. Pink is also the heart, is also the color of the heart chakra, right? As is green. And so there's an element here of showing the softer side of who you are, especially when it comes to leading folks in the work environments, in places where you're naturally, step up, or you showcase the amazing skills that you have. I keep getting leadership with you all. There's an element here of connecting on a more deeper level, intimate level with folks, showing a little bit of who you are, your emotional, vulnerable side, not being afraid to open your heart. I heard something about gummy bears, and a worm. Hold on. You get more worms with honey, is that it? No. You get more bees with honey. It's not about placating or, dipping down to someone's level, but the more that you show that, again, there's something about feminine energy here, and we have about balancing. Come into harmony and balance. Some of you may be more in your masculine energy, so this could simply be an invitation for you to lean more into your feminine energy. So delegate, ask for help, be open to receiving help. Take time for yourself, to self-care, rest. Not being on the computer and calling it rest because you're on the couch. Like completely focusing on rest, like hanging out, laying down, sitting, in your favorite chair and just drinking a cup of tea or whatever it is, like resting. Engaging in things that are not related to your work or money. So a hobby, something you really enjoy, maybe reading books about animals, something that maybe is not just about personal growth or self-development. That's the energy, and that's going to help cultivate your heart. That's why gratitude, when I see this pops up, it relates to your heart chakra too, because the more you express gratitude, it really helps expand your heart. You got a lot of like messages here about balance and about heart, love. With transmutation, with the violet flame, this is complete cleansing and protection. So some of you in the past may have been hurt. Perhaps that's why your heart, why we have a lot of heart connotation here. And why, again, with this energy here, it's a lot of like, I can do this myself energy, but especially since we have the 3 of discs, for me, this is an indicator that many of you are feeling pulled, or maybe have been realizing I need more help than I thought I would, or I would really like to start connecting to other people. And with this Aquarius energy that we're in right now, there's a need to inventory who you are connected to right now, whether these people are uplifting you, if you feel like maybe it's time for, you know, a new group or a community to engage in, because sometimes we outgrow them and that's okay. Okay. What other messages does the universe have for my Capricorns, please? You got 2, one that flipped. We got 16, which reduces to a 7. Ironically, which speaks of relationships too. Soul healing. Align with your essence, see your true colors. This unicorn also makes me think of like Aries energy, Mars energy. This unicorn has its own horn. I'm gonna read that for you, that card. And we also got 22, Virgo got this. Manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. 22 also signifies peace, harmony, balance, connections, partnerships. So some of you may be seeing these numbers around. Okay, soul healing. Unicorns are so pure that they can align with your soul, heal it, and raise its frequency. Your soul has to be at least 7 dimensional before you are allowed to incarnate on Earth, and may be of an even higher frequency. Over eons, you have had many experiences. Some of these have bruised you at the deepest levels, and you are waiting to be soothed and healed. Others have lit up and expanded your entire essence. You aren't just balancing your own soul's lessons now. In these special times, as we prepare for the new golden age, you are harmonizing and clearing any family as well as, excuse me, I'm like pausing here and I couldn't speak. You are harmonizing and clearing any family as well as ancestral karma recorded in your soul star chakra. In addition, you may be one of the brave and gracious light workers who is undertaking country as well as world karma. This is a great soul offering, and your wondrous unicorn will assist you in transmuting it all. I'm going to pause there before continuing. Makes sense. You guys, your ruler, your lord is Saturn, which rules over karma. And so if you have prominent and significant placements of Saturn, you came into this incarnation with a lot, perhaps to resolve. And even in this world, you may have felt that and have grown up with that. And that's why we have the violet flame, which is one of the most powerful, that helps transmute fear and anger. It's a different energy. I'm going to continue going, otherwise I will keep blabbing. Your guidance now is to ask your unicorn to work with you both in and out of your conscious awareness to heal all that needs to be released and purified. That's what I'm looking for. The violet flame is about purification. This little booklet is answering my own words, what I'm trying to say to you. Your eyes are the windows of your soul. So look into your unicorn's eyes. I'll put this up so you guys can screenshot it, and ask it to reflect back to you your true soul colors. You may be aware of blue, gold, pink, violet, or any other hue. Seeing who you are enables your celestial companion to bring your core spirit forward to accomplish all the healing that your magnificent soul has undertaken in this lifetime. So I'm going to put this up here. Hold on. There we go. I didn't want the lights to show. And then, okay. There's something in here. I keep getting connotations to this. Archangel Zadkiel oversees the different color vibrations as a violet ray of transmutation, which provides the energy to dissolve and clear dense vibrations. He works with Saint Germain and also merges with Archangel Gabriel to create the cosmic diamond violet flame. This is the highest frequency energy currently available to enable us, the planet, to clear the past. So there's something here about letting go of the past. And again, for some of you, this could be your literal past from this incarnation or from previous lifetimes. It will accelerate our ascension into the 5th dimension. Archangel Zadkiel is in charge of the lower chambers of the soul star chakras, which contain all unresolved karma and ancestral and genetic karma. From his etheric retreat above Cuba, he watches the energy of Earth, dispatching his violet angels and dragons to transmute negativity when asked. Hearing a common theme here, huh? This service card is inviting you to join Archangel Zadkiel's transmutation team. His angels are looking for humans who can send them to people, places, situations, or ley lines that need to be cleansed. Wow. So there's something too about connecting to the soul star chakra, which is above, clearing away of karma, unresolved karma, and also ancestral patterns here. And then we have the heart chakra here. I feel like some of you in your ancestral lines, there may have been wounding around the feminine energy and also asking for help and love. There may have been an energy of do it alone. Perhaps you've had a lot of like single parents or or an effort to do things your own way or to be in a masculine energy because of the lack of safety, whether it was physical safety, emotional safety. There's a lot. I'll say there's meditations on the violet flame. I would suggest doing that as well. I feel like that's going to accelerate you forward when you energetically clear this. Okay, let's grab a final super attractor affirmation for you. This, I can't believe it. You're the only ones that have gotten anything about karma so far, and it's so in line because Saturn rules over karma, which is your ruling planet. Okay, we got one. True manifestations are powered by service and love. There's something here about love. Some of you may, I'm getting this right now, some of you may not have felt worthy or loved, especially when it comes to doing things in your career, in your profession, or in life in general. It's like a feeling of I gotta do it alone because that's how I prove, oh my goodness, I'm like talking all mishmashed. That's how I prove my worth to people, by them seeing that I can accomplish this, or reach these heights. Some of your challenge, I wouldn't call them challenges, but you may feel like they are. It's going to be connecting with people on a soul level. I feel like you're going to have a bunch of soulmates coming in. I'm getting a lot of platonic energy here. I haven't gotten anything about love, because soulmates can come, you know, either way, in either fashion. But I feel like you're going to have kindred spirits, people that are coming in to assist in all areas of your life. And that's going to have to mean like opening up, being who you are, working on your heart, learning to receive. Align with your essence. Your essence is love. You're powered. It says true manifestations are powered by service and love. Huge ass theme here about love, seeing yourself for who you are. Some of you, the soul healing, we read the unicorn one, and then this is from a different deck from the angels, which I read to you only this one, and they both mentioned the soul star chakra. So there's meditations out there. I'd recommend making sure your crown chakra is feeling balanced, and you'll feel it because that's the connection to your intuition, and through the gateway to the higher chakras, Earth Star, Stellar Gateway, Soul Star Chakra, and that'll allow you to receive cosmic divine guidance. Some of you may feel connected to other beings of this world, not just unicorns, but others. Could be angelic, because you got 3 angel cards, archangels I should say, but it could also be like star seeds, intergalactic, that type of thing. So I recommend a soul star meditation, activation, and a violet flame meditation transmutation. There's so many on YouTube. I feel like something from your past life, or in this incarnation, has created some type of blockage with your heart, and this is going to help you, because look what we got. You got manifesting twice, and this is where we see the love, because you see a family here. Some of you are manifesting family, security, and some of you are manifesting just soul connections and friendships, and all of that is really, you know, surrounded or surrounding the heart. This is deep. My Capricorns, I hope this reading has helped. If it has, comment down below and let me know. If you're new here, introduce yourself. I love getting to know you. Welcome to the community. If this resonated, I would love it if you could support me. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you'd like to stay in touch and hear more about spirituality, more tarot readings for each zodiac sign. Be part of weekly tarot live streams that I hold, and do readings and much more, because I'm going blank. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I will see you soon.